Hi guys, this is Jasmine and I welcome you all. So today we are going to talk about why learning English or speaking English is frustrating for a lot of people. Well, if that is your story as well, then keep on watching. Alright, so the first reason why I feel that it is very much important, or the people who are not able to speak English, because they have not yet find their own unique way of learning. Now here I'm going to share 7 tips with you which are going to help you to be an amazing English speaker if you commit to practice them. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So the very first thing is that we need to find out our own unique ways and the resources and the methods which literally match our level. It should not be too difficult. It should not be too easy for us. It should be truly motivating. The way we can put it is that a lot of people do a mistake that they begin with some listening exercises and then at the end they feel or they are left frustrated. I should always recommend that your goal should be defined in such a way that it should motivate you rather than it should frustrate you. The second tip which I have for you is use idioms in your language. I know idioms are a little difficult to memorize, but they are fun to use, trust me guys, because personally if you ask me, I love to use idioms in my English communication skills and they are simply superb. Why I love them the most is because they make your English communication skills more vibrant and more colorful, and it is actually a great thing to use a couple of idioms in your English speaking because it creates a good impression on the others. At the same time you feel more confident about them. So if you have not checked a video of mine on idioms, then definitely you can check out the link here and go to the description box and simply watch out my video after finishing this video, of course. Alright, so I would like to elaborate a bit more about the idioms, and let's take 2 examples for idioms, like how we can use them in our English communication skills. So the first idiom which we can use is spill the beans. Spill the beans means to leak out a secret, or basically the secret is out. So that means spill the beans or spill the beans. Let's take one more idiom over here, break a leg. Now break a leg is good luck. Shreya is having her performance tomorrow and Rahul is wishing her break a leg. The third tip which I have for you is, I have observed many people, and you also knowing about this, you might be knowing about this, that you make the same grammar mistakes again and again and over a period of time. But this can be rectified. It is important to unlearn your mistakes because that's how you can be more confident, of course. Now there are certain tips which I would like to give you, and they work of course if you do it dedicatedly, and which really helps you to improve your grammar, which really helps you to update your grammar skills. You can unlearn your grammatical mistakes, grammatical errors if you are making any, and that could be, you can take a simple test online. Nowadays a lot of online tools are available, and of course they are free, of course they are not chargeable. You can use them, and at the same time you can also dedicate a day wherein you are committed to revise some grammar rules or some other grammatical materials you can refer. So if you what I believe in is that if you have a proper plan, just a small simple plan can take you ways ahead than anybody else. And so it's very important for you to unlearn your mistakes, unlearn the mistakes which you are doing in terms of grammar and grammatical concepts. Okay, so we are just halfway through our video, and the fourth tip what I have for you is record yourself. Yes, you heard me right, record yourself. I know a lot of you guys dislike this particular practice because I don't know what could be the reasons. The reason could be endless. When it comes to giving some excuses towards our own learning, we have tons of it, trust me guys, because I can literally put myself in your shoes and I was used to be the same. I was afraid of trying, I was fearful, I was not able to speak even a single word in English language. But it's all about, see, the results are in front of you, and it all comes through dedication and practice. So yes, one tip which I always give to my learners who are in my communication skills program and all, and of course there we give them a lot of details as well, but yes, this tip really works. And you should be literally brave to try it. There is no harm in recording yourself and listening to it, because this actually helps. At that time you listen yourself, when you record yourself, you listen to your pronunciation, you listen to your own intonation, that how are you pronouncing certain words, are they correct or not, what are the problem areas. Because once you identify the problem areas, the areas in which you are facing challenges, then it becomes very easy for you to work on them, to rectify them, and to overcome them over a period of time. So the fourth tip, and you guys have to promise me that you're going to do this: record yourself and see the magic. Tip number 5. Now, a lot of people are afraid of speaking in public or even taking an initiative, and I feel this particular point which I'm going to put forward is very common but still quite underrated. So I would like to bring this into attention again through this video, because it literally works for a lot of people who give it a try. I would like to suggest that you can use some chat rooms online, or even you can use some forums or maybe some communities. And this specifically works. Why? Because the people who are afraid of speaking in English, I think there is no one to judge them in a particular community or a forum, because you find out a common community or a particular forum which is dedicated to develop English speaking skills. So more or less everyone is sailing in the same boat. Wow, I actually used the idiom over here. Okay, so this is actually very important. And one more thing I would like to suggest to you here is, you can, if possible, you can get a speaking partner for yourself. That could be amazingly well, guys. I can tell you that it's a little difficult to go get a speaking partner, of course, a free speaking partner, of course, but that works like anything, because it is also your partner to whom you are accountable, because you both are in the learning phase and you are not that much fearful, you're not that scared. Why? Because the other person is also at the same level as I said. So you both are learners, you both learn. So if possible, you can get a speaking partner for yourself and start practicing. See, what I can say is this, that everything is easy if you do it smart. So this brings to me my tip number 6, and this is one of my favorites, of course, because it's related to music, and I'm a very big fan of listening music, and it's all about you just sing your heart out. That means you should sing some English songs. Now you will ask me that how can I sing English songs, because their pronunciation, their accent is pretty different and they sing quite fast, right? So in that case, what you can do is you can listen to the song along with the lyrics. And one more thing I would like to tell you, that if the song is of your interest, you will memorize it very, very quickly. You can trust me on this, because I have done it. And a song, Waiting for Tonight from Jennifer Lopez, if you guys know, I'm sure you might be knowing, because it was a huge hit. And I did this practice somewhere around 10 years, 12 years ago. I listened to the song along with the lyrics on the side, and I did it twice or thrice, I guess, and I was shocked. I mean, it was literally like I was singing the song on my own. I literally memorized the entire lyrics. Why? Because I was interested in that music. I was loving that music. My ears were loving that music when I was listening to it. So that is the reason it is also suggested that you should always find the articles or storybooks or even any online articles. If you are reading to improve your English communication skills, they should always be of your interest. Your interests vary, that's okay. You can read the books on marketing, you can read the books on motivation, you can read the books on law of attraction, you can read the blogs on fashion, travel and whatnot. But I would also recommend that read the materials, read the resources, search the resources which are of your interest. Don't just read the book because your friend is also reading, because interests are different. What works for other person, it's not necessary will work for you as well. So here you have to put in the real work, because after all, it's all about your development. So my last tip for you is get yourself a qualified teacher. Yes, that's right. Now, who wants to learn wrong things? No one, right? So I have been a very big fan of personal development. It's very important to invest in yourself. If you just want to learn the basics and everything, then definitely online tools and online resources are everywhere, but again, they are not sufficient. This video of mine, of course, I am trying my best to help you guys, but it's always and always, see, what I feel is this, that there is always a special place of a mentor in our lives, and that can never be replaced by anyone else or any online community or anything else, because that's entirely a different thing. That is the reason kids go to school. That is the reason we have gone to high schools. That is the reason I still take a lot of professional courses, because it's always important to upgrade yourself. It's always important to polish your skills if you want to stand out of the crowd. So I hope this video is gonna be super helpful for you guys, and keep practicing. I love you all. Thank you so much.